All right. Okay. Well, you guys are up there. It's gonna be hard for me to chat, but we need to put the monitor. I think it might be a better position for the computer. Yeah, away from the dust. Decent lighting. Almost right. Pressure. You can support it. You are little things here. It's nice and laminated. So. So we just have to excess of and laminate something at the bottom of it. Uh, right, so this is going to be good for that space. Just need to laminate something in here. Speaking and holding. Laminated flat surface. So that's for the sink, and we can trim it around with these straps. So we have some scraps. These might make not the absolute worst. What's the term? Jigs too, but somebody was brute forcing them around. Just saw them next to the dumpster. I was like, you know what? Laminated plywood. I just need a small piece of laminated plywood to build out the sink area. Let's grab it, and worst comes to worst, I can just toss it later. Yeah. Lack of precision. Some of this furniture. Alright, so that's for the sink area. Let's put these away before I lose them. Projects. Okay. Do something about the screws. Okay. And am I still alone here? Yeah. Okay. But the stream is up. Okay, good. Excellent. So now I can peace and quiet. So, what do you guys want from me? Okay. Water. We have to declutter the CNC tool. Plugs in the walls. This was the only one. I think there's one more down here somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so I can run one more extension cord, 2 plugs. That should be enough to run this setup. Okay. I think for the random crap, I just need little toolboxes of some sort. This is done. Patch this hole eventually. That's something to worry about later. What else do I need to do? A workbench would be great. And then perhaps a storage for the crates. We don't have that many 2x4s though. How do I need to support it? Do I need to support it completely? Yeah, makes sense. I can make storage for these totes. I have 4 of them. Also, a rolly cart would be nice. And then back wall over here needs to be decluttered. Again, can get to the windows. Yeah. Cyclone, that's on my list. Cyclone needs to be. Worry about this just yet. How do we declutter this one? Can you even see me? No. Now you can see me. Oh no, you can see me a little bit. Looks like you guys getting a lot of the wall. Rotate you. Okay. Oh, the door is in the way, but nothing I can do about it. Cool. For schools. Look. You guys right, so more container boxes and decluttering that wall. Let's declutter first. Hi. I got you guys against the ceiling. So now you get to see everything. I won't be able to see chat, but I've been looking at around 4 TVs, and there's some options for between 50 and 150 bucks, and at about 200 bucks I can buy a new one. So I can put you guys up. Of course, need a computer, connector, whatever. There's a bunch of little things that need to happen, but in general, we are getting closer to me being able to reach out. And then I made a little improvements, like I added a pipe, and I hang the camera on a pipe in the corner, so you guys get to see it back. I put the computer up a little bit through. It's a little close to the door, but for now, that will do until I build a little cage for it or something. But yeah. Gotta keep on improving. This rug is a little disgusting. Yeet. But I want to test an angle out from which you guys can see most of the things I do without me having to change angles all the time. Hey, Shad! I'm down here! Pick me! Pick me! You haven't been to my new shop, at least not recently, Shad. So, no, the short answer is no, I'm not a YouTube streamer. The reason why I'm on YouTube is because YouTube saves the videos, and I'm streaming from a 80 bucks laptop I got from a government surplus auction. So it definitely doesn't have the memory to save anything or the processing power to stream and save. So for now, I'm streaming on a tiny little laptop. You can probably see it right here, like a little laptop over here. Okay, so yeah, and because it's all so janky, I prefer to stay on YouTube, which has a slightly better stability than Twitch and whatnot. But eventually, yeah, I'll probably multi-stream Twitch and YouTube, maybe. For now, it's just I'm here because of the convenience of being able to say things. Plus, I'm running like a chicken without a head because of all this setting up. Like I got this place after 7 months of negotiations, 3 months of actually negotiating for this specific space. I finally got it, and that was 20 days ago. So for 20 days, I've been trying to, clean it up and then build furniture and buy machines and whatnot, and all these fun things that come with owning a business, a physical business. But yeah, eventually, yes, I am coming to this website near you, which I have to start a website too. Like there's a lot of just little things that need to happen. So I am trying my best, and I'm making little compromises as I go along. One of them is me streaming on on YouTube rather than Twitch because of all the reasons. Same with the mic being shitty is because I have Bluetooth headphones on. So, and no alerts and nothing else. Hey, Tao. It's starting to. Like I got the kindergarten, you know, play mats here and whatnot, and then I build some of those cool little supports over the last couple of days. So I have a French cleat wall that I've been building things on a little bit. And but it's still not close where I want to be, but we are moving in the right direction. I still have to get the CNC to work. And for that, I need a computer. So if I'm streaming and CNCing, that means I either need a stronger computer or a big computer. And I don't want to bring my gaming rig here because the amount of dust, and my gaming rig has like 6 fans. So all this dust would just end up gunking up my graphics card. And that's just not good for anybody. It's always something. And I don't mean it as an excuse or not. It's just this excitement of always something coming in to screw with you. Despite how hard you try, there's always something that just comes up and like, hey, this. Hey, darkness, welcome back. So again, for now we are just putting things in one place, trying to do one thing, and then moving it somewhere else and trying it again. But I've built enough drawers and enough little cabinet space so I can actually put things in places. So that's good. Although I ran into a little snafu last night because QQ and his brain, so I can tell you about that if you guys are interested. It's not a big snafu, it's not unexpected snafu, but it is a snafu nonetheless. Because it's story time and I'm, squirreling all over the place here, that might be distracting. So just let me know if you want a little story time. And for questions what we're building today, possibly more storage and a rolly cart. Again, I have only like 4 hours left, because then I have to go and take care of the dogs. Doki is out of town for the day, so I'm left supervising, which is, as we know, a brilliant idea. Oh, and chat is on the small laptop right here, so you will see me come in here, wave at you, and then go back to work. There is a plan for this too, and I started doing research, and there are some options and possibilities and whatnot. So very exciting. Very exciting. Okay, the blade still feels sharp. We're still good. Dust everywhere. I didn't have time to clean last night. Didn't feel like it. Short of the chat delay, if you guys have any questions about any of the projects, let me know. There has been a question about me providing the plans for some of the things I build, and I'm happy to try to recreate them after the fact, as most of the things that I'm trying to build are being built in the following way. I have an idea of what I want to build, and then I look at the wall or the space and realize that things aren't square or straight or whatever, and then I add features, take features away, and pretend like it was the plan all along, which is I think the tagline that's starting to emerge, which is "Scrap you is scrupulous." I think that's the end of the game is going to be scrappy scrupulous. Yeah. How out of nothing you can create more problems than solutions and still get the project done that you were hoping to get done. Or not, squirrel. Fair warning, with the request from some of the chat members, apparently the noise the machines are making is at an acceptable level. Little muted, but gives you that Woodshop ASMR, so I usually don't turn off my headphones for this. I got a second pair of headphones, so now I can be always on rather than taking breaks for recharging, unless I forgot to recharge. So that's that. Okay. Oh, you're nice. Right. Snacks. Let's go here. Oh, it's dirty in here. I'll find next time. Next time I'll clean it next time. Yeah, well, that's the reason to mod you. You're the meanest person around. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Little dovetail jig. Um, I had a drawer for jigs. This one? Nope. This one? Yep. Fits. Fits. Let's see. Cups for epoxy. Precision things. Art objects, drill bits. Magnets. Sharp objects. These are precision things. Short fuse is useful. Short fuse and good standards is useful. Problem is if somebody has short fuse and and bad attitude, like just destructive. Or if somebody has just a short fuse for the sake of having a short fuse, because they do be short fusing, then that's a good thing. Solves you a lot of problems. Because then you don't have to worry about me being the angry person. You have to worry about you being the angry person. Plus, I'm yet to see you make a bad decision on this. Well, short of joining my channel, but I'm not judging. I'm not judging. 15 amps. Okay. Good, useful. Where do we put it? I'm going to put it right here so I don't forget. Hopefully, I will not forget that it's there. So, okay, so let me tell you about this thing that I discovered yesterday. So, I've been I've been looking for a bigger dust collecting system for a while. We talked about it extensively at this point. That I need bigger so I can attach more machines, so I don't have to switch them on and off, and all these other things. And I've been doing some research about it every night. Couple hours while I'm comatose after dinner and whatnot. And I have recently realized that what I wanted is a 3 horsepower motor of dust collection, because it seems that all the stats are somewhat where I want them to be. Both in terms of how much air gets pulled and how fast the air is being pulled. And apparently those two are slightly different. They're related, but they're different. Same but different. And so I've been looking at different dust collectors, and I realized that out of the 3 or 4 companies I've been looking at, starting from about $600 dust collection from AliExpress, ships in 3 days, gets here in 2 weeks, 3 horsepower and all that good stuff, to a dust collection made out by I think US company that is $2,000, doesn't ship to Hawaii, and so on and so forth. In the middle of that being Grizzly, which is the one that I was thinking about. They not only differ by the final stage collection, like in this case, there's a bag, right, that gets all junked up with fine powder and everything else drops. So they not only differ by this, they also differ by the fact that their stats are different. And they're considerably different. Like you can have a air movement of 2,800 cubic feet. No, they're all under 2K, plus shipping, but under 2K. So one of them is moving air at 2,800 cubic feet per minute, which is great. And another one, seemingly the same motor, the same RPMs, the same everything. I mean, different company, obviously, but the same, moves air at 2,300. Same size inlet and outlet or whatever. Okay, it's kind of weird. Oh, all right. But then there's a secondary stat, which is a measurement of the vacuum the dust collection is creating, and that's measured in inches of water column. So what it does is it measures how high can this suction pull up water, like how strong is the vacuum. And that varies between about 10 and about 16 inches per dust collector. Now, all of those are self-reported, so found that some of them might be exaggerating a little bit more than others. But still, there's between a 10 and 16, that's over 50% difference, right? So it's not like a 10, 20% difference. There's a lot of difference depending on how they measure what. And then there's a difference in noise. And those differences got big enough that my QQ brain went like, what? And after that, I went online and I started looking for forums that actually explain dust collection, explain the process, explain this. I know a little bit of dust collection because as a chemical engineer, I had to design things around dust collectors or pick the right dust collectors for smoke and powder particle separation for factories and whatnot. So that was, part of the curriculum. So that was kind of thing. So, I know the lingo a little bit. Maybe not in English, but the concepts are not foreign to me. So I started looking, and I found a decent set of posts, including a blog by a guy called Pence, Bill Pence, I think, and he's writing this big thing about dust collection and the fact that small shops don't usually get good dust collection by comparison to industrial shops, and how bad the dust is. And I knew how bad the dust is, I just didn't know that bad. But I'm reading this, and he says, well, cyclones usually drop the water column by 4 inches, which means that if you have a dust collector that has a 10-inch water column suction, suddenly you lose 40% of that, uh, just due to the fact that you attached a cyclone. So, right, this type of unit, right, where you have the suction on top, right, the air flows in here, hits the walls, drops down through the bottom, and then supposedly clean air goes. So this creates so much turbulence in the airflow and it occupies considerable amount of volume that the thing is a lot less efficient at sucking. It can still move air, just the air is moved a little bit. And there was a whole conversation about it. I'm reading, and he says, well, it's usually not going to work very well, the data collection, unless you have a 3.5 horsepower system, because that usually has big enough impeller to 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 keep the air flowing even through this. And there's some description of pipes and size of them and blah blah blah. If you get a small pipe, you get more suction, but you start choking up the system because it just you cannot bring enough air through this. And again, I'm assuming the same principle as with heating applies to dust collection. With heating, the principle is that I've been taught is that on average, it's 7 times more expensive to cool something than to heat something. Which brings me to this idea that creating vacuum is a lot harder than creating high pressure. Right? Again, less molecules. Think about it this way: it's easier to deal with if there's to push more kids around if you have a classroom full of kids than if you have an empty school with like 2 kids running around. You ain't pushing anybody if there's just 2 kids running around in a whole school. But if every classroom is full, it's easier to push things. Right? So I'm assuming the same principle works. And so I'm reading it, and it all makes sense. And he's actually citing papers about one or the other, and the math checks out with everything that I found on the internet. And I started looking and it looks like if I want to go with this route of getting a dust collector that at least won't be pretending as much that it's keeping my lungs away from certain death, but actually does something about it, my budget for the cyclone needs to double from just under $2,000 to under 4. Okay, question is if they ship to Hawaii, so I'm going to have to check that on Monday. Give them a call and see if they ship to Hawaii. How much is that? But it's this whole kind of conversation of, hey, I might need a bigger system. And there's some scary stats that I found out. Like, for example, professional woodworkers working in professional shops with professional air filtration systems lose 1% of their lung capacity every year, which means after 30 or 40 years, pretty much half of their lungs are gone. That's not very good. Like, and I know that coal miners. I was once told that the coal miners breathe in about 15 pounds of coal dust in their lifetime 30 or 40 years career inside of the mine. And even though the lungs are fantastic at filtering, that fraction of an ounce of the coal dust that stays in the lungs creates cancer and kind of screws them over. So, so I don't want to die. Yeah, shipping is insane. It's insane for a couple reasons. One is, for some reason, it's okay to invade Hawaii. It's okay to be an abusive tourist. It's okay to have Airbnb here. But for everything else, we are considered international shipping. And second one that's really pissing me off is something called the Jones Act. And you guys might have heard me mention it before. And Jones Act says it's an archaic thing from a long time ago. Jones Act says that international shipments can only stop at one US port on their trip. So if something is coming from Japan or China, it needs to go either to Honolulu or LA. The problem is Honolulu is, although it's a big city, by comparison to access to the mainland, it's tiny. So they need to get to LA first, and then there's a couple of companies that do charters between LA and Honolulu, and because they are necessary because of the law, they can pretty much charge whatever they want, and that's it. So, things just get expensive, and so, shipping 250, 300-pound machine to New York is $200. Shipping the same machine here can be almost $2,000. Flat rate shipment box. If you're shipping flat rates like USPS, those I think are standard across all states, because I get the same price regardless if I ship them from New York anywhere in the States or ship them from Hawaii, and I'm assuming backwards too. So USPS, those are the same. They're not cheapest. The other thing you can try is there's a website called Pirate Ship, which gets you commercial rates for even if you're a small shipper. That's how I have been shipping things around. So, like for example, when I was sending something to Spicy, I went to there and I ended up shipping things for about half of or 60% of what it would cost me if I shipped it with a regular, through the mail regular. So prices are better. You just have to, get me the size, give them the size and the weight and whatnot where you're shipping. So that's not bad. But yeah, Pirate Ship is what I use, and they allow you to print labels, and it's even cheaper to send the priority boxes, like the flat rate priority boxes. You can save. Like I know that USPS you get like 50 cents off if you ship it through their website rather than through the store. But if you ship it through Pirate Ship, that can get even cheaper. So, just take a peek. Maybe there's something that works. But yeah, shipping to Hawaii is stupid. But it is what it is. I mean, people call it the paradise tax, and I'm like, How come it feels like a poor man's tax, not paradise tax? But hey, I'm just an angry old man, so get off my lawn. But yeah, maybe I'm still happy to ship things out because small packages ship relatively well. So, right, this saw needs to be put out of its misery. It's the one with the broken teeth. No. I think I bought a devolved blade and I was cutting something and the carbide teeth fell off. So I have a saw throw away, so maybe I'll donate it or something or give it away. It's very used, but whatever. This goes there. Okay, box. This goes with the rest of the boxes. Tourist Island Trap. It's a lot of things. I mean, most people here are not very rich. So it's a, I mean, it is paradise. And I like the people here and whatnot. Just what's the scariest thing is that if you want to help Hawaii, like you genuinely care about the state and the people in it and so on and so forth, and you want to help as a young person, or in your case, an old streamer, um, the most efficient way to do it is to leave the state and, you know, get your shit in order and make your money somewhere else, and then come back and try to help them. Problem is, by the time you come back, you're old and well off, and so far taken away from people's problems, then you become part of the problem and not part of the solution. Like I hate hearing people saying, "Hey, you know, you should have bought a house when you were younger and just rented it out, and this way you wouldn't be complaining about money." It's like, when was I supposed to do it? Right out of college? Yeah. Look, it's beautiful. The weather, although the weather has been a little weird lately, but it's beautiful. The weather is nice. You know, if you like the ocean, it's right there. But if you're trying to do anything besides, you know, sightseeing, it gets a little tricky. Me and Tokyo were really on the fence if we are staying or leaving the island at some point. Yeah, there's just too many arguments for leaving to be comfortable. Like, again, I told you guys about this, I think before, that in Cleveland, for 300,000, Cleveland is a decent sized city. Ohio is a, you know, okay state. I mean, depending on how you look at it. For 300,000, you could buy a 12,000 square foot property with a cathedral, a 3-story bishop's house, you know, a 4-car park, you know, covered parking garage, and a uncovered parking lot fitting another 20 cars. Like you get all of that for 300,000. And it's like here for 300,000 you cannot get much. The units in our apartment building, which are not buying but actual leasehold, which is just locking down the renting price for the unit, for 330 square feet and 50-year leasehold, you can buy that for $250,000. And it's like, how? How is that even, you know, a realistic number? But you know, again, I don't want to complain. Like at this point, I do have a roof over my head, and you know, and a wife that still tolerates my ass. So you know, life is good. in that regards, life is good. But I can genuinely see little things that could have made it better. On the other hand, if you try to talk to people and tell them like, hey, maybe if you don't live in the state and you own properties here, you should pay higher taxes. Everybody's going, oh my God, no, no. You cannot do that. If you tax people that own property, they're just bad and un-American. But I'm sorry, what? Yeah, but it seems that people who do have property are very much like, by property I mean several houses and Airbnbs, are very much against the idea of taxing people who own a lot of properties. But on the other hand, because of the Airbnb boom, it's cheaper to just come in, buy a property in Hawaii, and rent it on Airbnb because it covers all your needs and all the things, and you're good. And then you can tell young people to get their shit in order and figure it out in the so-called in between. And for me, it's like, if you have X number of properties, and you should pay higher taxes on those properties. Now, I'm not saying you should pay for the one home, but if you have five, share. It's a small island, it's limited supply, you know. But that's a problem. So property taxes in Hawaii are really small. So even though properties are very expensive, properties are taxes are very small. So it's a very good place if you have a couple $1,000,000 to buy something and just sit on it, because properties are always going up, because again it's an island, so limited supply, so there's always demand. You just sit on the property, and eventually it will appreciate. You will sell it, and then you buy another one, and life is fair. I don't know how to solve those big problems. I'd like to be able to tell you guys that I have all the solutions to all the world's problems, but frankly, I don't. I just see a level of inequality and a level of suffering, and I don't know what to do with it. It would be nice to be able not to worry about things, but on the other hand, still young, still healthy, still plenty of things to go. Yeah. Well, it's an interesting place. I think it's, comparing to all the other places I've ever been in, Hawaii is definitely very unique. I think it's worth visiting. I think it's good for visiting, but it's riddled with problems. I think like most places in the United States. People said Las Vegas was an amazing place, and I'm like, oh, the Strip is nice. No offense, the Strip is nice. But frankly, you go 2 streets in either direction from the Strip, and suddenly you see poverty, and I mean extreme poverty. And for me, that's always a red flag. Like, well, if this is such an awesome place, how come there's so much poverty? But I never get a straight answer to that. Apparently, I'm too disruptive. asking questions like this. Like, how dare I? I don't think I don't think asking people to pay extra taxes for houses they own and don't live in is weird. Or if you wanna make it slightly more equitable, just increase their property taxes, not the actual revenue. Like, you know, not. So if we increase the property taxes, then then we are kind of making it unfair, right? Because whatever. But how about we just increase taxes on the revenue generated by that property? That would solve some of the problems. You live for every house you own but don't live in, the property on any income connected to that house is increased by 20%. Additive, not multiplicative, but additive. So, you know, so for the first property, you don't pay anything. You want to rent it out, whatever, spare bedroom, no problem. Second property, the taxes on whatever the property makes, Airbnb, short-term rentals, whatever, you are paying 20% plus whatever else there is. Third property, 40%. Fifth, third, 40, fourth, 60, fifth, 80, sixth would be what, 100%? Then it's 120, so you have to pay penalties. That would eliminate all the banks from it. Hey, Tokyo. Then then you eliminate banks owning property. Although I think there was a proposal to remove hedge funds from owning single-family homes. So that's a great step. Yeah. It's silly how dysfunctional this is. At this point, me and Tokyo are looking at the housing market like it's a Jerry Springer episode rather than reality. Because it's just, how the fuck do you handle that? I mean, it must be insane that some people actually consider living in a storage unit versus renting an apartment. Like, that's a big red flag. Like, hey, something is wrong with the market. Let's take this up. Well, I mean, again, there's a lot of ideas. For example, uh, one of the biggest compliments that Tokyo ever gave me about my woodworking was that she was like, "Hey, will you build a house for me?" Because she saw some closet I made for my parents, and they was like, "Oh my God, build a house for me." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm happy to do that." You know, bound that there's some restrictions like permitting or whatever, but the actual building process, I can definitely do that. My way around power tools well enough, I suppose. But you know, but there's a lot of those. We were thinking about building a barn aluminium out, but there were some spaces in Texas. Just Texas is unfortunately a little. What's the medically appropriate term for the political state of Texas? Absolutely fucking bonkers. Like unfortunately most of the red states in the United States. So I'm categorically opposed of going into any state where I have any possibility of getting a phone call from a doctor going like, "Hey, I have a patient here called Tokyo Scrupulous. Do I have your permission to treat your wife?" Because that's a state I'm going to go away for a murder charge. No, it's, I'm kind of protective over that girl because she's the best thing that happened to me, at least this year, not so last year. So 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 there's this whole conversation. So what do we do next? Well, if not Texas, then what? Well, again, there's some options, but even land in Hawaii is almost impossible to find. Okay, also no land in Hawaii. How about if not Oahu, Big Island? Well, Big Island, great. Just problem with Big Island is that's another stop for any shipment, both tools and equipment and travel and whatnot. So that puts a whole thing on hold. Okay, no, not Big Island. So where Canada? Canada has their own housing crisis, right? Now again, there's some beautiful places in the United States, but some of the places that we can afford are not exactly, you know, are not exactly uh, confidence inspiring. Like I found the shell casing from a 9 millimeter in Cleveland. Okay, happens. Some gangster is lame enough, to police their brass, and we had this whole conversation at some point. So, you know, okay, so not Cleveland. So where? I mean, I'm sure we could go somewhere where, you know, somewhere else and gentrify that space, right? Europeans go to South America, and Americans are going to Europe, and everybody get. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's why I did the electrical with my electricians because I vaguely know what I should be doing. I just need to know some of the tips and tricks. And again, the idea is it. Some contractors are going to be like hell yeah, and some contractors are going to be like fuck no. Like I ain't working with somebody who knows that I'm going to be screwing around because that happened to me enough times where I get worried. There was a plumber that was hired to help fix the washer and dryer at my parents' house. And I'm sitting there eating soup, watching him work, and I'm like, I don't think this is how it's supposed to go. And he's like, how do you know? And I'm like, I read the you know the industrial manual for the company that actually produces that machine. I don't remember, it was, I think it was Whirlpool or Sanya or something. I actually went to their website and I read the whole manual how this is constructed, so I know where the wires are going. I'm like, I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. And they're like, I'm like, you do you. You have liability insurance, right? And if this screws up and something happens to the watcher when I'm not here, I'm going to be calling you to get the insurance money. So some people are very much against having this. I also know that the joke about pricing things if you are a small craftsman, right? It's $150 an hour. If you tell me how to do it, it's 250. If you have worked on it before, it's 350, right? And if you go and watch me do it, it's 500 or something. There's a whole cool little poster, because it's also annoying. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm assuming I'm gonna work for the rest of my life. Like, no rest for the wicked kind of thing. And I'm genuinely okay with that. As long as I do what I like, or I get. I apologize. I'm going to turn on the vacuum for a second. Actually, those go by the table. So for now, is the high precision things. That's the high precision things. The other thing was. What else we have here? What else we have? Let's put them the precision things for now. Robots. This is important. This is a whole set. This goes together. This, and that's separate. And that's it. It's empty. One down. That's pens and pen turning. So near it. I want to clean up behind this wall, like all this area. So first of all, I can stack thing here, like move the planer in here and whatnot. And second one is so I can start looking at the windows, because that needs to happen sooner rather than later, because the amount of dust in the air is problematic. So clear up this so I can take a look at the windows and actually have access to them. And so I can start looking at putting a ventilation fan here. Even though it won't help me with the dust immediately, long term it might provide some assistance, which is important. Plus, most of those containers are either half full or or have been packed away so long ago, I might not even know what's in them exactly. So it's time to go through them. So I have a bunch of those rigid cases, which I very much like. Got most of them on sale, so that was nice. Now look at that, more screws. That's what I need in my life, more screws. And connectors so I can hang the cases on the walls, which is great, because that's a decent idea for storage. So we have the case just hang like this, so I can open it up. Supports. Great. And another case. And more screws. So you gotta figure out what to do with those. Those actually look very usable. Two more cases. Some sandpaper. Flippy things, great. Clamps, awesome. Do I have space for these clamps? I do. Let's move these guys away. Now this box. Ah, I guess wood screws. That's I think it's for the turning. So let's put here. Let's see here. More screws. Good. So then, at some point, we're going to be having a screw sorting party. That's going to be fun. Clamps, more connectors, more screws, clamps. And this idea of being a woodworker in a wood shop is very exciting at the end of the day. I mean, genuinely very exciting. I hope I get to make a difference at some point. That would be really cool. Make a difference. Have somebody's life made genuinely a lot better. The fact that I got to make them something. They get to use one of my products. Yeah, definitely screw sorting party is coming up. Maybe I should get a small pit and just pay them for sorting screws. It's not like they're pointy, sharp, and rusty. Like, hey, you got a tetanus shot? Sure. Do you want to make $12 an hour by sorting screws? These three cases are empty. Last one. I think this one is the pen making. Yep, that's the pen making one. Last pen making case. Oh, pencils. Oh, these. Oh yeah. Remember how you were asking about the refills for the pens, darkness? So these are the two ones. So that's so those are the two. I'm gonna take a picture of them and put it on and DM you. So, but I found that two different. There are two different refills. The thicker one is for obviously for the thicker pen, but those are the two refills, and they are standardized. So, maybe I should put a ruler next to it so we get all scientific and shit. Right. Boom, boom. DMs, darkness, out of picture, boom, set. those are the two rifles. One is a Cross, and the other one is a Schneider rifle. Then they're both available in different colors, whatnot. So the thicker one takes the Schneider, the thinner one gets the Cross. And I have, looks like I have enough of both. But so this is for pen making. So this gets put with the rest of the pen making things. Okay, and that's almost everything here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have 15 mats left. So I have 15 mats left. Next time I'll see some of them, I'll buy more. That was a decent investment. Another ladder. All right, now that it's mostly done, so you're sending me a link. Okay, I'll take a look. Is this something I should take a look at now, just in case I have questions? By the way, I don't know if you guys knew that when Badak wrapped the whole thing in these, he actually made little V cuts on it, so like all fancy and shit. A little danger tape. People have been leaving the hell alone lately, so I'm just going to get away from now. All right, so I have a whole list of these, which are feels like concrete or like ceramic of some sort. You know, those little slits. So I have a whole set of those, so we can replace some of the missing ones. Plus, I have salvaged one more of this opening thing, so I can make at least one more window going. So I should be able to do 1, 2, and then this could be used for the third one. And then somebody was throwing out these for AC, and I'm thinking about attaching them to the vacuum hose and making like an on-the-ground vacuum system. Again, just see if this works. That'll be exciting. I'm really excited for the idea for getting some fresh air in here. All right, let's. I have no. Maybe I had a bag of plastic baggies. Yep. No, those are wheels. Those are the big bags. Okay, those are tiny bags. I had some more somewhere. I had to guess it's one of the crates. Oh, let's use these for now. Put these screws away before I just sort them out. Countersink drills. Okay, countersink drills into the drill box. Sort these out. What is this? Oh, those are the ceramic diamond studded hell drills. Go to the drill cabinet. Yeah, I'm glad I put the Craftsman to good use. Makes putting drills away so much easier. Okay, let's see. This is. Uh-oh. Incoming phone call. Let's see who's that. Excuse me, guys. Dziękuję się u Ciebie. Hey, monsters. Sorry about that. Oh, did the music stop too? Okay. Um, I just got a word that I'll be able to pick up the fridge tomorrow. So that's the upside. Who is getting to the fridge tomorrow? You are a lovely person. Darkness. Family is good. Uh, Tokyo is on a different island working today. My moms and pops are doing okay. I think my brothers are doing okay too. They're stressed, but that's the nature of the beast. The two dogs are having a nightmare attitude for the most part, so bitches be bitches. But aside of that, I think everybody's doing okay. My wife's family is doing okay. Thank you for asking. Uh, Sharpening things. Sharpening things. Where do I put sharpening things? Lamps. Should probably go with the tea trucks. Yep, tea trucks. My drawers. So here. Thank you. Alright, so it's looking better. Let's get it. I still need to build a new door or buy a new door, so that's on the list of things to do. But for now, why is there so much fine dust here? Oh, I think this is leaking air. Okay, I guess that's another thing to consider. How sealed the dust collector is. I feel like I should replace this plywood with, or whatever this concrete plywall gypsum wall is, with something like a treated plywood or something, and just layer it up. Is that a screw? Oh, there's a screw. Hello, my little friend. We missed you. Yeah, replacing this with something a bit more thermite resistant, and then pouring borax in between the sheets. Poison and kill the fuckers. I mean, since I sprayed it a couple of times, I've been keeping this place clean, and I removed the previous structure. It's been a lot better. But I still every now and then see a little fucker walking around. And it's like, yeah. Yep. Hi.
Yeah, 117.
Sorry?
117.
Yeah.
Was there a business over there?
I don't know. Let's see. What's
I
the?
was talking to Patrick. That's it. He was telling me it's open. 117.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was open when I was looking for
Or
this
no one's
place.
been there.
I haven't seen anybody, but got here 20 days ago. So
Oh, 20. Okay. How many square foot is this?
it's rented as 500. It's 472.
It's about the same.
Yeah.
That one's 500.
Well, this it's 500 because you count
The,
several inches into the wall.
oh, okay.
So it's if you multiply it out,
So it's about the same size then.
it's the same size. Yeah.
Can I peek real quick?
Sure. Sorry for the mess.
No, no, no. Sorry, it's random that we're coming.
No. Woodworker, but yeah, close enough.
Was there a restaurant?
No, I just have a sink. The other one apparently does, but
Yeah. We're interested in the one down there. That's why. So we're just kind of
yeah,
checking it out.
it's not bad. I mean,
Yeah.
temperature is the way you feel
Is
it.
there a lot of traffic that comes through here? Cars? Not really.
Not a lot.
Oh,
5 to 10 cars a day, maybe.
oh,
It's usually the people that
works here already.
either work here or they want to get to the auto shop around the things.
Pretty quiet around.
Yeah, well, I make a lot of noise because there's but
Thank
no,
you.
no, not much. I mean, in the evenings, the studios upstairs are doing some music, like starting what 7:30, 8 p.m.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, keep doing business hours. It's not bad.
Not bad. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
This is all the owners parking right here.
So you lease a spot from the property managers, and that works for 5 days a week, and then for Saturday and Sundays, I think it's free parking because there's a couple of churches in here, so but I haven't had problems here finding parking. I got this spot rented out, so
No. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
you're more than welcome. But yeah, and he said oh, okay. So it's an organizer. Awesome. Yeah, some people just stop by and they thinking about renting a spot. I was 2 doors down, which is not bad. I mean, but apparently it has a whole bathroom set up rather than just a sink. But since I don't usually eat and I forget to drink water, restrooms are not a high necessity for me. All right. We need to make some decisions here. Um, so uh, let's start thinking about taking things out. I wonder if I can take the wall on the other side out and just see what it looks like. Let's take a peek. I don't know how to take it apart. Uh, let's start climbing ladders and take a look. I need to turn you guys somehow. Okay, let's try to turn you this way. Okay, got a little bit of angle. Okay, turn my droppings in here. That's not great. Like somebody went to town with a nail gun here. This is all kind of locked in. Yeah, I would need to punch a hole through this first. Or how can I take this out? Oh, cool. Apparently some things are coming off. Okay, so this is still working. I think I need an oscillating multi-tool and just get it from the other side. And just slice it all around. Mm. What? Plywood? No, that's some kind of drywall. So where does the drop-in come from? I wonder what's behind the wall though. Okay, let's find out what's behind the wall. I'd be very sad if it's nothing good behind the wall. There's some screws and nails into it. Hey, you know what? Let's brutalize it. Deconstruction, zomboid style. Or Valheim. Uh-oh. Okay. And yep, thermite damage in this wall. Disappointing. Be bad too. Oh. this is some kind of a concrete thing. Cool. One down. So I can just measure and put a green 2x4 here instead of this. Okay, these feel solid, so that's okay. So do these. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this one up. This one stays up. I have to fill it with something. There's a little hole in here towards me. Fill it up with something. Okay, let's take more things off. Actually, I'm gonna take this out. Okay, that's all the screws. Looks like this part needs replacing, but that's just a piece of board, so that's okay. Okay, so I need a multi-tool, and so we can cut this tomorrow or the day after. Let's take the rest of it off while we are here. This way I will know what I need to recover afterwards. Again, I don't have a whole day. Start prepping. Let's see, cardboard. The plan is I'm gonna go home, feed the dogs, walk them, spend some time with them so they don't feel completely abandoned by humans. And then I'm gonna either go to Home Depot or Lowe's or come back here and work the problem. Since I have a lot of Ryobi values, maybe I should get a multi-tool from Ryobi rather than go for the supposedly better quality DeWalt one. DeWalt has much better reputation for the multi-tool and the another operating system. I do like the idea of a barrel jigsaw rather than a regular D-handle jigsaw. Okay, so this is just a regular pegboard. I'll save this for later. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? Some random support beams. Okay, let's take this wood off, because that definitely doesn't look like thermite safe. And I can do it better. And obviously, nobody was pre-drilling it. Those are regular screws, self-drilling, self-tapping. I can see the wood being split up. Being held. Huh? Done. Good job. And this is what regular drywall. It's just a regular drywall. I think I'm gonna leave it for now. Cool. Oh, hang on. Hello. You're coming up. You're coming up the wall, man. Okay, try that. I miss the days when everything was made out of proper wood. Some of these screws might be worth saving. The ones that aren't completely filled with paint. Paint's over screws anyways. You know for a fact you're building a shitty construction. Leave the screws unpainted so the next person can fix it. This has to get heated out. Not just any wood that was this close to the thermite for as long as this has been. The AC. I want to leave the AC for now. Okay, this is getting warm on the other side, so we definitely have to think about putting a second layer here. Some sort. Yeah, there's holes everywhere. I don't know who the hell designed this shabby work. QQ is definitely not impressed. Definitely not impressed. Right. Looks better though. And I know what's underneath it. For a day. She's off for a day. She's gonna be back tonight. And if the weather is shit, then tomorrow. Take this apart. To guess somebody. Somebody put a bunch of nails with a nail dryer or something. Thermite. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna take a long stick and poke the thermite nest, see if anybody's alive at home. And then I'll be back. It's not like a wasp nest, so don't worry about me. Hey, Apex. The thermite nest is abandoned. That's good news. Yeah, it's getting warm, so definitely secondary layer would be good. Prevent the sun from getting in. Yeah, oscillating tool would be great. Zap a hole in, then zap my way around it. Like a handheld jigsaw. Oscillating tool from the outside. Because this is providing enough closure for now. I mean, you can attach a net of some sort afterwards. And then behind this drywall right here, there's just a piece of plywood. So really, you kick it hard enough, the whole thing falls through. So eventually I probably should take this and just put a couple 2x4s and screw them really hard in. Punching the wall shouldn't be too hard. I don't know if I don't have the guts or conviction to do it right now. How much time do I have? 2 hours before I have to go home. And I could do it. Peeling it away. See what comes up. And replace the couple broken slits. Are those the same size? Oh. These are longer, which is okay. Do I have shorter ones? Are these the shorter ones? Or this in there? Yep. Okay. So they need a repaint, but I have slits to replace. So I need how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Maybe break some of the other ones. Okay, so I should have enough. Presume. What do you guys say, YOLO? We punching through? Right, let me bring some of this stuff to the outside, and then I'll be back. We're gonna punch a hole in the wall because that's exciting. So I'll be right back. You guys guard the place. Minute guarded. Well, it's all moving towards the same goal. The idea is to clean up this side, and while we're doing this side, might as well do the wall. Efficient and multitasking. And to make it more fun, it's raining outside. So that adds a whole level of excitement to the whole thing. As if it was really a squirrel, I wouldn't get any progress done. And look at me, progress is happening at high speeds. There's also a secondary way I can try to deal with that wall, is rather than multi-tool, just crowbar it. Don't exactly have a crowbar, but you could just crowbar it. That will provide me enough leverage to punch it out. Some pipe though running through it. I'm assuming electrical. What say you guys? We circular saw maybe through it? It sounds safe. They don't have a multi-tool. I do have a circular saw. Right. Be able to reach from here. Still take it in case. Okay, this is still moving. This is done. Okay, so it's It is locked in, just keeps sliding because I'm heavy. Okay. Yeah, I could circular soft with this. This I would like to take off the top part. Up to this part. Multi-tool will be better. Yeah. Multi-tool will be better. I can just cut things out and then take a look what's on the other side. Let's go outside and take a peek what it looks like. Oh, it keeps on sliding. Gets me really worried. Should be locked in. No, it's just flexible. That's what it is. Yeah. Right, let's take a look from the outside. I'll give you guys a play-by-play on the other side. Starting screws was never the end goal. It's something that needs to be done, but looks like a couple nails. Hello. I'm okay. Well, that's my unit, yeah.
Okay.
Have a good one. Will do. Unsecured working capital for small businesses. Within 2 to 3 days, up to 1 million. Sounds like a loan sharking thing. Unsecured working capital. Sounds sketchy. And Kimberly was way too excited to leave. Let's go. So. Alright, I'm gonna take a hammer and deal it with the hammer. Since all of it is held by what looks like 1.5 inch nails from a nail gun. I think beating it with a hammer makes perfect sense. If you guys have any objections, speak up now or forever hold your peace. Don't hit any live wires. Nosy. Check and check. No, no. What I assume is that conduit for wires is sticking away from the walls. Even if I cut through it, I will have to worry about it. Oh, sounds damaged. It sounds really damaged. That's no good. The sweet sound of nails letting go. Yeah, it would be so much easier with a multi-tool just to cut it rather than through it. Whatever. Oh, oh. Coming off. It's a boy. The amount of firmware damage, guessing by the amount of droppings. Serious. Yay. Yeah. Trying to. I think she's a payday loan officer. Or a loan shark of some sort. Yeah. Which is great. Okay. Now this should go out. Sorry? No. I just don't. I don't have enough leverage to do crowbar without risking falling off. There's at least one screw over there, so yeah, I take care of that. Ah, easy. Just gets the way to stuff inside. So we is going to deal with that by punching a hole in the wall. Do you know what this cable is?
Probably dead. Looks like it ends here.
Yeah, but guessing by the amount of thermite droppings, this place isn't very. Uh, okay, okay.
It's like they ran power.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Smartest. Let's take a look. Ah, yes, I can feel fresh air. Oh. We're making progress. Very soon, we're going to be out of this prison. What? That I don't want a crowbar? The good thing is I got full set of permissions to modify the window space. I'm gonna chisel and hammer. You're gonna go hammer time on this. I'm telling you, this space is like Zomboid all over again. Oh, yeah. And I stripped my knuckles when I hit something while banging on this. Ah, it's okay. It's gonna bruise. It's gonna bleed a little bit. That's all when you cannot see me. Builds the excitement, doesn't it? Like this. Fucker up without breaking the window jealousies. Okay. Screws there. Shift the hammer in as far as I can. And shift it as much as we can. Just for extra leverage. And it's the sweet sound of shear force winning. That's how the wall got constructed. Shear force. I mean, I have a poster saying that between strength and patience, patience always wins. I'm telling you, Buddak solution has merit. This would be a lot easier if I could have cut it in half. Oh, it looks like this whole thing is the tubing is empty. Okay. I think I still have to work with it. I promise, if I'm ever going to be a contractor building things, I'll build it with screws and obvious ways to take it apart and put it back together. So exercise. Do I want to break it or not? It's just interesting. Yeah, I definitely need to cut it in half. Somewhere here. I guess we're doing circular, so where's the other ladder here? I wonder if I can reach it from this ladder. Oh yeah, easy. We're stuck in there. I need to cut it in half so I can break it off. Actually, hang on. Why is it stuck over there? Alright, I think it's time for babushka. Whoops. Yeah. So I think it's time for babushka. Where's babushka? Babushka. The rubber mallet. Oh. Okay. Babushka is not sufficiently angry. Okay. What's blocking it over there? Oh, there's blood marks. So obviously somebody was fighting zombies here. Aren't you cooperating? What is your issue? I broke for this nail. I broke for this nail. I just don't want to go. Let's not worry about this. Let's pop this up. Whoop. Ah, I see what's up. There's some weird piping system going on. Means I do have to punch through it somehow. Um, oh, oh, okay. Oh, I'm glad I put my goggles on, but oh. Oh. Okay, stage one of. Let's see. Ah, I knew it. Freedom! Okay. Oh, it's actually cold air coming in. That's awesome. Ah, success. Aha. That was a hammer falling. It's exciting as a piano, but thank God it didn't hit my car. Some parks right outside of this window. Okay, so we got some of the nails that are left here. Okay, it's going. That was a screw here. Okay. Screw here too. Sorry, this is giving me a hard time. Okay, well, now I just have to hook it and yank it. That's what I'm going to do. We're gonna hook it and yank it. Ah, hook it and yank it. It's already cooler in here than it was. Going in the right direction. Hook and yank. Success! Just put a little hook on it and yank. Nice. Let's replace some of the strips. These are the things we're going to use to replace it. Oh, nice. Oh, fresh air. Nice. Maybe at some point I will replace them with some wooden ones, some nice wooden ones. Just to match the fancy door I'm gonna make. Guys, we have fresh air. I don't think you guys appreciate this as much as I do, but for being here when it was 80 some degrees the other day, I'm very happy to inform you that it's cooling down already. There's a breeze. Everyone mounted it up. And this side. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this is broken. I think it's broken because somebody was trying to nail gun things through it. Like an idiot. Let's see how many more. I need one more on this side. And one more on this side. Oh yeah, this is concrete ceramic. One more. And then we are out of luck on this morning. We cut some of those. That's okay. Okay, cut it. Or can I put glass ones? No, glass ones are too short. How do you cut this concrete thing anyways? Let's worry about it later. Let's replace this one. Okay. This whole thing is wiggly. And we open this one. Oh, and this one is falling apart too. There's two broken ones. Oh, you painted it shut. It's all broken. We need 1, 2. And then we need to put some kind of mosquito net. Oh. I don't know how excited. I'm so excited about this. So I need to actually take one of those out for sizing purposes. So this one, not this one. Oh, you broke it too. Let's go. Move. Okay. I need to cut 1, 2, 3. 3 of this size. This is some kind of 1, 2, and 3. I'll worry about the rest of them later. For now, I'm just excited about having fresh air. This goes here, here. That's about the size we need. Good. I wonder how can I cut this? Can I cut it with a circular saw, maybe? I mean, I do have the saw that I'm about to toss out. This guy gets a cut. Use a concrete saw. Oh, let's try the circular saw. Oh no, I have a window. I mean, with, like you see those slits right here. Oof. wonder if circular saw can handle this. Let's try it. It's a carbide bit, so and both the blade and the saw are ready to be tossed out. So if this explodes on me, I'm okay with that. Let's do a test cut first and see if it even works. It seems like it's working. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Or, as we say in the biz, YOLO. It's very loud. Cut. But it cuts. Sure, all of them are about the same size. Okay, good. She does have some Harry Potter socks, I think. So, I think she likes Harry Potter because of the cosplay possibilities. That's the magic word. But I don't think she's a Potterhead in terms of, this super excessive Potter fan mania. Alright, this is gonna be loud. I apologize. 3, 2, 1. Loud and really fucking dusty. Right. But we're making progress. Of course, all of these need a serious wash and so on and so forth, but I'm gonna worry about this another time. Okay, awesome. Ah, glorious. Well, you can see where I touched the thing because my fingerprints are all over it. But I'm so freaking happy about this. You guys have no idea. Yeah, all of this is definitely needs vacuuming. Right. Let me wash my hands, take a picture, post it on Discord so you guys get to see it. And we did it with time to spare. Easy. Can probably do the second window too. Go home, feed the dogs, and take a serious shower. Eventually, those things are going to get replaced with something a bit more suitable. So then, the glory that is QQ. Oh, hail QQ, the Lord of YOLO. Oh, nice. Advent calendar with socks. That's actually kind of cool. I like the Advent calendars that are books, like a collection of books. But socks sounds like a really cool idea because those aren't very expensive and yet they can be very, very cool. And if you pick them right, okay, we're not a bleeder anymore. Picture. And posted Discord. Where do I post it? Pictures of things, I think. Book stuff, gaming community, streaming, voice chat, no. Photo things. Here we go. Oh, nice. Boom. Alright, I have posted the picture of the wall on Discord. So if you guys want to see what our hard work is, or our hard work, my hard work with your mental support, and we have to do it to the other side too. Okay. We need to put a screen over it and whatnot, but that's secondary. I cannot get over it how awesome it is when you feel a little breeze. Yeah, now we have to do the second one too. Okay, let's take a look at what looks outside.
already there.
Mhm.
I'm like, how did you get that installed so fast? Good job.
That good.
The mechanic's still functional?
Barely, it's overpainted, but
Yeah.
and the pipe is nothing in it.
Yeah, cool.
So the pipe has nothing in it, so I just took it off.
Oh, that's great.
I'm going to take the one here off too, and then if anybody asks, I don't know anything about it. Yeah, we need to serious vacuuming here. Doesn't look like there's thermal damage in the actual supporting structure, so that's good. It was just the plywood that was eating through. Yeah, we definitely need to put a screen on it, so termites don't get in while we have what we have inside. Okay. What else? That's four. Four. I want to do this one today. This one done. But I'm gonna leave this one right above the front entrance, close, so people don't think about lifting themselves up, because if they lift, the whole frame is gonna fall apart. So I have to make a solid door and then fix this, make it look at least more secure. And this is freaking brilliant. Very happy about it. Very. Okay. I need to throw a bunch of things out, so let me do a couple runs. You guys keep watch. This is awesome. Right, progress is being made. Right, let's start tearing things out and tossing them. What else is to be thrown out? Oh, this wood needs to go with all the nails, because that's liability. And I don't know where to procure these. I'm just going to keep those for now. Okay. rest of it I can sweep up. Nice. All it took is a little bit of force. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Last trick today. Now, the question is, how do we protect it from people walking in through it? I think a couple of things people did is they closed the lowest level of blinds, so there's absolutely no incentive of trying to jump up and see what's going on. And the second one is people put like a wire mesh, cage mesh in front of it. So there's that. So we're gonna have to figure out what to do with this in a second. All right, clean up, and then I have to run errands and go home. And I might be back tonight to actually do some more woodworking, and I might just stay home and work on the CNC thing. Or the dust collection, and figure out how to deal with that. I think we did a big thing though. And we didn't even make such a big mess either. Alright, that covers it. Another day of trying to set up my own workshop. Nothing but constantly something. It genuinely feels like there's a slight breeze in here. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh, thank you, Darkness. Yeah, it's going to be a good night. I mean, I got to hang out with you guys, so honestly, what else is there to like? Sweeping the outside a little bit because there's just too much of this termite bullshit. Not too right, especially. I don't want to raise any eyebrows just yet. Not at this still. I'm done. I like monsters. The world was full of good girls. The world would be boring. So that's, the way I perceive the world is that unless you're a monster, you cannot really be kind or patient. Because kind and patience means you are doing something against your very, very basic nature of being a monster. So, ooh, moderate. Air quality went down. So, oh well. Moderately bad. (18 milligrams per meter cubed). 23. That's not good. Humidity is 65. Temperature 83. I should probably send it to Tokyo. Our progress. Okay. I think we need a bug net. I think we need to power wash it on the other side. just to remove some of the dirt. And then we need to add a magnet mount those plastic screens. Well, I think Fahrenheit season starts late spring or early fall, somewhere there. So we definitely need to do it before then. This whole building is held by bit high hopes and prayer. God damn it. I'm worried that behind this drywall there's absolutely shit. I have to put some 2x4s to reinforce it and some anchors and some decent plywood. Don't worry about it tomorrow. I'm so happy. So happy. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to call it a good afternoon. Now perhaps see you later tonight, and if not, tomorrow. I think we got, what, a solid 3-hour stream. We did major cleanup. Removed 2 pieces of drywall and punched a hole through a wall, so we have light. Gee, how bright is it now? Now that I have removed this, can I turn this off? It's actually not horrible. I mean, it's not horrible for lighting. It's a little dark, but you know, I don't need the light in to survive. So I was thinking if we open this, it's gonna be a lot better. Now the lights don't want to work. Yep, only 2 work out of 4. Well, whatever, we need to replace the lights anyways. Oh, hello. Little things. Always little things. Yeah, replacing all the structure would be so freaking easy. Let's run 2 10-footers on top, couple 12, 13-footers up, and the hopping stands. Don't even need for jack studs anyway. Alright, we're gonna do that another time. Will do. Alright. I'll see you guys up here. Upsies. I'm 6'4", so usually people have that experience the other way around. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out and improvising with me as we get through this. Ciao. Bye bye. Darkness.